I have a nephew that's a dairy farmer, and I have a very good friend that's a dairy farmer. And my nephew had been telling me even before all the COVID things started that he was probably going to be getting rid of his dairy cows and go into just crop farming because there's no money left in dairy farming. And then the COVID thing started happening, and I found out how all the people are dumping milk. Unfortunately, in Wisconsin, I know we can't sell raw milk here. But I know that if the farmers have to dump the milk, they can't afford to feed the cows. And if they can't afford to feed the cows, they're going to have to get rid of the cows. And now they're stuck with farm animals that they can't afford to pay to feed. And I had always wanted to buy beef from a farmer, eggs or whatever, and I never knew how to do it. Anytime I'd ever heard anybody say, hey, I bought a half a cow, I'm like, oh, where'd you get it? Oh, well, a friend of mine was going in on it and I went in on it with him. So I never knew how to do it. And I thought, all right, well, if I don't know how to do it, there's probably a lot of people that don't know how to do it. And if I start a group, hopefully I can find somebody to buy a cow from. And so that's where the idea came from. And that was the end of April. I think this is our third week. And we now have 27,000 members and over 300 vendors in Wisconsin. So it has just absolutely blown up and gone crazy. Because there is such a need, I have actually started a website, an app. I have an Instagram and a Twitter account started. It's going to take me some time to get there. Oh, and mapping. We're going to put all these guys on a map. But it's taken me a while. It's going to take a while to get everything up and running, but that's my plan. Bring everybody together and have more than one way for people to find the farmers. So this is growing. I've got a couple friends now that are helping me with the admin stuff and some of the other, like the website setup and stuff like that. But it's really exciting that I'm seeing the posts from consumers and farmers alike saying, hey, this is great, I really like this, thank you so much, you've helped us out a ton. That's what I'm in it for. I'm in it to help out everybody.
It's been fun to watch that education happen. I'd imagine you're learning along with farmers are learning from consumers and consumers are learning from farmers.
Absolutely. I will be the first to admit that I really don't know anything about farming. So when I put something out there and a farmer put something educational on there, it helps me just like everybody else. I'm hoping that I'll be able to do some educational videos, especially once maybe the Safer at Home gets lifted and I can go maybe visit some farms and maybe do some educational videos as well to help out. So I can learn and I can also show some of the people that don't understand either.
What are some of the main products you've seen people either searching for or offering up on the marketplace?
Beef, eggs, milk, or beef, eggs, pork. Like I said, a lot of people asking for milk, and unfortunately, it's not able to be done here. I have said that our posts cannot be political. However, I do encourage on the site to call our representatives and have them reapproach that question. Maybe it is time that we take another look at raw milk in Wisconsin because there are states that do sell it.
And at this point in time, I mean, gosh, I hope someday you are able to make money off of this, but right now it is just something that you're doing out of passion, right?
Absolutely. And it's taken a lot of time. As a group that big, it takes a lot of time to admin 27,000 people and all the posts and try and keep the comments within reason and monitor everything. But it's been fun. Like I said, I've talked to a few people who hopefully will become friends out of this. I've met a lot of people, found a lot of cities in the state that I didn't even know of. And I travel the state a lot. So I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh, I never heard of that town before. So it's pretty cool. And it's going to be fun when we put it all on a map and everybody can see. That's the other thing. I never, ever in a million years would have imagined that I could drive within an hour or two and buy a half a cow from 3 separate farmers. I knew that farmers sometimes sold them, but I didn't know who, I didn't know where, and I didn't know how. So putting this together has helped me tremendously. It's really opened my eyes